curte carro, ó, estamos aqui.
to the TC field, and it is the hometown kid, Christian Pericarpi on pole. Celso Neto continuing his strong run of form, qualifying on the outside of the front row.
But again, you try and make a move down to the inside, there's not a lot of grip there, so it'll be fascinating to see if everyone can go through there unscathed.
One thing to watch for on the start, it is the Honda on pole position. We've seen a few times this season the Honda struggle to accelerate away. They're a couple of cars off. That's exiting the switchback onto Holman Boulevard. Battle for the lead in TC. How about Celso Neto, the Brazilian stock car driver? Around the mini driver, the pole sitter, Christian Pericarpi.
Yeah, and then you see the two championship contenders there. There's Clayton Williams there in the number 60 machine. He leads the championship. Jeff Recker has to get by him somehow here today.
Pericarpi looking to counterattack here. We stay green for the moment despite the spin that we saw at the back of this TC field. Back up onto the banking here. Oval 1 and 2. And back to the infield they go. Celso Neto wresting the lead away from the pole sitter, Christian Pericarpi, at the end of Holman Boulevard.
Yeah, that Honda looks to be hooked up here in the opening lap. Certainly a great move around Pericarpi, grabs the lead, and his car is looking very spicy right now in terms of its pace. Hasn't won a race yet this year, been knocking on the door, numerous podiums. He'd love to finish off the season on a high.
He's been racking up those podiums. It seems like he's due for a race win. The Brazilian driver, Celso Neto. Meanwhile, we look now our first glance at the TCA class.
This is the top three we're looking at there. You see Celso Neto. A good pace here. We've seen that car be strong on occasion, Ryan, but last round we saw it in the heat at Sebring. It seemed to struggle a little bit down the straightaways, but here it seems to be doing just fine.
Loving these cool temperatures. We've seen the Honda TC car excel here at Indianapolis in the past. So Anderson a little bit further back, but still making progress up through the field. He is now running 5th in class. PJ Gronke, the Canadian, next in his crosshairs. This has been fantastic. Honda, couple of minis, Hyundai, locked together like a freight train.
Yeah, Celso's doing a great job here, almost drifting it through some of these corners now.
And he's got to be so hungry to finally get to victory lane. He has been close, he's led races. As we look at the points as they stand in TC, Clay Williams would extend that advantage to 24 points. That would mean that it would have to be a win for Jeff Rica tomorrow and a DNF, exactly, for Clay Williams.
That still keeps you awake at night just thinking about the what ifs. I just think Rica's car just seems to be struggling for that ultimate pace here as he drops a little bit further back. I don't think he has a lot to really gain in terms of performance here. He's just got to sit and watch and see what happens up in front of him.
On that shot of him coming up onto the front straightaway out of turn 14, it looked like he had his hands full, drifted out awfully wide, came pretty close to the outside retaining wall, and lost quite a bit of ground down the front straightaway as a result.
And I think if I'm Clay Williams, I just sit here right now, sit and ride it out. You'd love to see, like, you'd love to get that one extra position, and maybe the team will make the call as they run right now.
Pericarpi looking left, looking right now in the tire tracks of Celso Neto, who is in pursuit of his first career win in TC America, powered by the Skip Barber Racing School.
I have a feeling that Pericarpi may have 2 or 3 tenths in hand if he can just clear Neto, but so far Neto's just done a brilliant job.
After the issue on lap 1, interesting. Just caught the tail end of it there. Looks like Christian Pericarpi.
To the right front, just big hit.
Oh, Pericarpi, who had to take evasive action, was able to make his way through. Celso Neto, not so fortunate. Same for Matty Lemke.
It's also going to put Jeff Ricker right on the back of Clay Williams, and he knows he's got to make something happen. He's got to minimize that point spread. You can see the devastation, the body language in the car there for Celso.
Não existe isso.
Celso had a pretty decent wreck from a back marker, but Alex went ahead and got it all pretty well squared away considering the circumstances, and typical Alex put a touch on it.
Teammates in row 3 and Chris DeFreitas out back. Then into TC ranks, Christian Pericarpi, hometown kid, he starts on pole. Jeff Rica going for the title. It might actually be just for second, excuse me. Looks like Celso Neto continues to lead, so he just passed Burton for P2.
Importantly, Rica still has pace, it looks like, in the backdrop. I can see him still running pretty healthily. He's quick, but Celso Neto is leading. And he needs the big points, he needs that big swing.
Celso Neto leading this race, and Celso deserves some credit here. He's been a consistent feature on the podium over the course of this season.
Yeah, Neto comfortably out front, but Williams a really comfortable gap over Jeff Rica. Championship in his control right now.
Quietly, Celso Neto is having himself a career day, and this would be a bit of redemption for him. He had the race, it appeared, pretty well in hand yesterday. Caught some out-of-class traffic. My understanding is that traffic had an off, got in the grass and rejoined. Rejoined might be a strong word, but was kind of had lost control in the grass and came back onto the track in front of him, leaving him nowhere to go. We didn't get a great look at it, but I talked to some folks who did see some onboards of it, and that took him from the lead to out of the race. So pretty big bounce back, and credit to the Skip Barber School team for repairing this car. It looks absolutely perfect, immaculate.
Yeah, it was pretty wounded. So they raced back-to-back days as well. It's not like they had a gap, so a lot of overnight work to get that done. It was fantastic racing.
And in TC, Celso Neto is a race winner.
Longest lap ever, right?
Let's go! On today's episode of Owner's Steer Garage, I cry like a because we just won Indy.
Hey dude, that car didn't have a front right on it yesterday.
I know. He took that out yesterday, and here we are.
There's the celebration, long awaited for Celso Neto. Super cool to see him break through. You felt like his time was coming, and today was the day he knocked down the door.
Congrats, that's awesome.
I'm made full.
Man, he'll be here.
One more to wrap it up here at Indianapolis, if I can find Celso Neto. Man, you gotta love the smiles and the celebrations here at IMS, and Celso to come back and get this win to finish it up on the season. You get to kiss those bricks over there. How will that moment be for you?
Yeah, just to be interviewed right now, it's been a long time coming, and I'm happy to have the camera here. It's something I'm working very hard with. My team, Skip Barber, everyone did an amazing job. They gave me a rocket ship of a car. So it was a crazy weekend to start with. We got no practice. Straight into quali, put it on P2. Took the lead on lap 1 yesterday. Led the entire race until a lap car took us out. So it was super frustrating. It was a hard hit. Hope she gets well soon, Maddie. But the team worked overnight, got the car ready. Did this bumper here, which is something that not many people can do. The Skip Barber team is amazing. And they gave me another car ready to win this morning. So I can't ask for more. Thank you to the team for everything. Thank you to my sponsors, AMED, SuperMed, OS Cotton, Skip Barber Racing School, everyone that made this year possible. I'm super happy to get my first win of the series. And hopefully next year we go on to bigger and better things, or keep getting wins. So thank you everyone again for the support. Thank you to my fans, everyone that's cheering from Brazil. I'm so happy to be here right now and win at this special place.
Top step on the podium at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Well done, Celso Neto. Congratulations. That win was a long time coming.
Dog.